We continue to have a mental health crisis in this country. Indeed, you'd be forgiven for thinking you're living in 1918 rather than 2018. And it just beggars belief that at a time when we know that about 1 in 5 Australians will have a mental health episode every year, that at this time we are still investing only about half as much in mental health services as we are investing in what I'll call blood and bone medicine. There is an abundance of data which helps us to understand the crisis in mental health in Australia. For example, the fact that about 8 people take their life every day. But when you look beyond these statistics, you see that we're talking about real people. We're talking about someone's mum or dad or brother or sister or son or daughter or loved one or work colleague. In every case, these are real people and these are real tragedies. It's telling, that in my work as a Member of Parliament, one of the most commonplace reasons for people to approach me or my staff is for them to tell their story about their mental illness and how they've been treated and how they're going, or perhaps to recount the experiences of someone they know. Well, just recently I remember a woman came to tell me how she'd been suffering serious mental illness for years, and during that period she'd rung the government helpline on countless occasions. On almost every occasion, she was told to just go to the hospital. And when she went to the hospital, she would sometimes wait up to 3 days before they would admit her to the ward, where the level of care was limited, and often she found herself just sitting for hours watching the TV. Look, frankly, this isn't good enough. We're in one of the richest countries in the world. This is 2018. We could be doing it so much better. Regrettably, no state or territory is delivering mental health care effectively. And one of the worst states is Tasmania, where we've just lost 10 mental health beds at the Royal Hobart Hospital. In fact, let's take a closer look at Tasmania, where we have 19 mental health beds per 100,000 people, compared with New South Wales that has 36. And we have 10.5 psychiatrists per 100,000 people, compared with a national average of 12.7. And we have some 17 suicides per 100,000 people per year, compared with a national average of 11.7. So while there's clearly a mental health crisis in this country, it's a whole lot worse here in Tasmania. In closing, I simply want to say that, of course, we have big challenges to overcome. But as a nation, surely we have the resources and the wherewithal to fix the problems and to genuinely create the world's best mental health care system. A system that focuses on early intervention, on better support in the community and better facilities at the hospitals. While here in Tasmania, we really should be getting on with stage 2 of the Royal Hobart Hospital rebuild, which will include a mental health care facility. But none of that will occur unless and until politicians realise there's a problem, acknowledge there's a problem, and genuinely commit to fixing the problem.